and that's before the industrial revolution, where they ended up getting all these engineering plants, and so like another city that was right before Hong Kong, on the way to Hong Kong from Guangzhou, was called a city called Shenzhen, which
Shenzhen.
which ended up becoming the manufacturing area for all of China. So a lot of the stuff that was built, uh, or at least like all the you know how in Chinese they have all those equipment and everything else. Like
Correct.
it was all built in Shenzhen. So this whole city just kind of came out of nowhere. In like less than 10 years, it has like a populace of like 10 to 20 million already too. It's like huge.
Wow, that's crazy, man. We went to my grandfather took us on this before when he was getting older. He's like, I want to, you know, just I want to give you guys memories together, right? And so we did a tour of China. We went to, you know, Beijing and Great Wall of China and all that Forbidden City, all that stuff. And then we went to Shanghai and we went to Xi'an, the Forbidden Warriors, or not Forbidden, the Terracotta Warriors.
Yeah,
Right?
those things are awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and Shanghai, and so in Shanghai, you could see, as far as you could see like cranes and them building things. This is back in 2003,
Okay.
2000. No, wait, 2000. End of 2002. So like December 2002. We went in the winter time because I was competing and fighting, and my mom got my grandfather to make it work with my schedule. I had a couple months after that. I had like a big old King of the Cage fight. Anyway, it was like crazy. I never forgot how many cranes and how much construction was gonna happen. And then fast forward, I went to China in 2010, I believe, or 2011.
Okay.
And sure enough, Shanghai was like that area across the street from the Bund it was like full and skyscrapers as far as I could see.
It's dense. I could only imagine how many people are there. Yeah,
And
it's
you know,
like
you're
this
just
in
like,
10 years.
man, what's going on here? Like they were getting ready to take over, or you know, you just like, what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I was traveling through it, and I saw like a huge difference between like the upper class and then the middle class. And, like not even middle class, but it was just like you went in the city and you see the urban living, and then a mile out of the city, people are still working in the rice paddies.
Right,
and, yeah,
right,
and it's
right,
like the farmers and everything
Like
else.
in
And it's
Xi'an, we went to Xi'an when that Terracotta Warriors, like it was like the different. It was so different, the
Yeah.
types of people.
Yeah, it's like night and day, and I was just like, whoa. And then of course, and of course, like we would stay at like family friends' houses and stuff, and then they would have like the chickens, and they're like, hey, you want to have some dinner? We're like, yeah, sure. And like,
They
and
kill
then
the
they
chicken.
grab the chicken on the back, and take care of the chicken. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying. I was just thinking when I went back, like over 10 years after that, just how much, like I was saying, how many buildings were up, and then yeah, just the cultural difference from like China and maybe other parts of it, like Japan, for example. Like one of my students, he moved there. He brought me out there. There was a world, was it World Trade? Not World Trade. The World Fair. It's the World Fair where they have all the countries.
Yeah, yeah.
So we went there and we walked all around, you know, and yeah, man, it was just so impressive, you know. But then I started to learn about just also the cultural differences. Like you're in a board meeting or a boardroom or very proper things, and people like have inappropriate, you know, like they burp or they fart and. You know,
Yeah, they.
I don't know if it's a Chinese thing or what, you know, but
I